Well, I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. I'm from a little town called Gilbert, Louisiana. Up here since 1965. Born June 16, 1948. It is a crime for everyone. All right. It used to be in the past crime in certain community, but now it's in all community. If crime is in one area, it's in all of our community, and we all must be concerned about taking care of that particular problem. It is really the focus of everything in the United States. We can allow Chicago to go down because of crime. My idea of solving a crime would be to hold the superintendent of police accountable by bringing in four. The reason I say four is that we split the city into four segments. You can get closer to the people, hold them accountable for it. If you got 50 aldermen and a mayor right now, can't take care of the crime problem, how we figure one superintendent of police gonna deal with all 50 wards and these type of things? So we'll try. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, but you gotta try something different. Integrating the police cars, better ways of communication, all right? If you got 3 police officers in one car, why don't you mix those cars? It shouldn't be just 2 African-American or 2 white. Why don't it be 1 African-American, 1 white, or 1 Latina and 1 African-American, or vice versa, and also the Asian American as well. Because each community is different, and you relate to those particular individual community, that's somebody that live in that community and understand that community and think like that community. And that'll help bridge that gap. Well, I think that's a real easy question for me to answer. One is that I'm a bona fide business person. Chicago is a big city. Business is the backbone, foundation of any community, And the other thing is that I don't want a paycheck. Paycheck they give me, give it to the community someplace. I was on the radio this morning and a question, they said, some people say you don't talk quite right. Maybe that's why they don't vote for you and things like that in the past. And I said, well, let me put it this way. If I wanted to hire 1,000 school teachers to teach me how to speak the language, I could do that. I said, but I prefer to stay where I'm at. Would you rather have a person who going to reach out and help you and feed you and to kind of help build things up for you, get a trade and things of that nature, that maybe it doesn't have the education of somebody else? I try to stay common sense. I don't knock education because I support education, but I knock people who have education and who refuse to help other people. I'm married, my second married. My wife and I. We live down here in this place right here. I don't have a pet. In terms of, for me, is caring about other people. And I don't mean pet in a negative way. I don't think nothing can take the place of my enjoyment in my life than helping other people. Helping people that are struggling, figuring out how can I do more, being out there with them, being out there supporting people who've been in a tent city on the ground for 4 or 5 years, being out there playing a little basketball with kids that lost hope, being at churches and being able to go to a church and give all those senior citizens financial support to help them get food for the rest of the month. Those are enjoyment to me. I would say soul food. That was like sweet potatoes, greens, ham hock, pork chop, dressing. Doctor said I need to eat more fruit now, so I'm trying to do that more now. I came to Chicago in Lundale, 1965. Lundale, Austin, Inglewood, those places there. But the people smart. the kids smart. You know, they just in their own business, some of them are. You know, we gotta show more concern for one another. We gotta bring together coalition, not just black and brown, but black and brown and white, Latina, Asian American, and we have to do that in order to make it right, you know? I don't eat pizza. I'd say that it sucks. I like the building I live in right here, the St. Reed. Green Red Line, okay. We went both of them? Okay, it was an experience. Put it that way, all right? Yes, got mustard, ketchup, and relish. It's a wonderful city. Yeah, you can't make it in Chicago, you can't make it nowhere. You got people from South, you got them from Midwest, of course, here. People friendly. It's not like a New York City per se. You can go to bed at night and you can count your 8 hours of sleep, but you go to bed in New York, you can't count them. That's one night in New York going to sleep is like a month. It's so fast, you know.